cold everywhere. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Whoa! We're gonna freestyle this one. We're gonna freestyle this one. Well, usually I do. Huh? Making it seem like there's something new. What's up? What's up? What's up? Man, I'm trying to not be an NPC. I'm doing NPC shit. I'm stuck in the sun mode. I ain't even gonna lie. I think Facebook, I created a Facebook account. I think that shit causes you to be an NPC. I think Facebook can really cause you to be an NPC. I'm specifically saying Facebook for sure. I know social media can. Facebook and Instagram for sure. And then on Twitter, you can post porn on there. There's this really hot chick that be posting her titties. Like, what? Let me like this. Anyway, so robots, they're trying not to say that. I feel like they're trying to subtly replace people in the workforce with robots without actually saying it. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause like, it's happening. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening in front of us. Slowly but surely, you're going to go to your store and they're going to hit you with the, sorry, we don't need you here today. We only need like 2 people here to keep control of the robots, to actually manage the robots, to make sure they're functioning and shit like that. And then after that, it'll be like, they'll have like 4 human workers there and everybody else would be, robots, because they need somebody to manage the actual store, right? And then motherfucking manage the robots. But Amazon got a fucking wireless store right now, I think, right? There ain't nobody in there. You just grab shit and leave. As soon as that shit get hacked and shut down, free shit coming now. I was thinking like robots, humans are pretty fucking flawed. They get tired, right? And, what about doctors? I don't want no doctor fucking up on my surgery. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a shit about his job, to be honest with you. I really don't want no misdiagnosis, and I don't want your shaky hands all on my fucking heart. You know what I'm saying? That's how the fuck I feel. My heart, my way. You know what I'm saying? My heart, my decision. I don't want no shaky head doctor. I don't want no doctor that come in from a fucking hangover. You know what I'm saying? Doctor, listen. Nurses get high. I know this for sure. Okay? I know this for sure. Because I saw a nurse get drunk, get kicked out of the club, and then show her titties multiple times. And then a guy was trying to ruin it by fucking taking pictures of it and saying, I'm going to ruin your life now, bitch. I'm still on that. That's not proper titty etiquette, okay? When a female shows her titties, you ask, or if you already have your camera out, you take a picture. Don't say, I'm going to ruin your life, bitch. Okay? Don't do that. Don't do that. Unless maybe it's like your ex-girlfriend or something. But even still, you can get in trouble for that. And don't do that. Okay? Don't do that. Oh, I had this flick that I made a while back. But I deleted it because I had to. But I had this flick, right? And then I was going through some old photos. And I was like, oh, there it is. And then... So what happens? I don't know. Anyway, but I'm saying, you don't ruin people's lives when they fucking show you their private parts, fellas. The chicks shows you her titties, you don't say, I'm going to ruin your life after that. Especially since she was like inebriated, bro. Should have been like, hey, put your tits down. Maybe that's what maybe that's what you do. I'm not for that either. But yeah, she was showing tits. They were flat. They were pretty flat. They weren't big at all. They were like kind of like, even when she showed them, they were like little. They were like the size of like donuts. Wait a minute, donuts. Hold on. Yeah, about the circumference of like a donut. Maybe I'm giving her too much. It was something like that, and they were brown areolas. Oh, this was like 2018, 2017. No, this was 2017, 2018. Right by. No, I'm not gonna say too much after that. Anyway, but yeah, you know, you don't do that. Anyway, so robots, they're coming. They're gonna replace us. Can you imagine, like I'm kind of. What happens? All right. What happens if like they put like robot lawyers? Man, the courthouse would be open all fucking day, nigga. Talk about the courthouse. Well, the courthouse is open all fucking day, actually. Wait, no, it's not. No, it's not. The jail is open 24/7. The judge ain't there 24/7. That's what I'm getting at. Yeah, the judge ain't there 24/7. So can you imagine a fucking robot judge, fucking robot lawyers? They just download the constitutions into these motherfuckers and shit like that, and the laws and shit like that. Now, I ain't the most political motherfucker. I do watch the news, right? I have an idea what's going on. I try to keep up, right? With that being stated, you know, they're always passing new laws and shit like that. For me, I kind of wonder why the fucking laws aren't the same across every... It's the United States, but we got different laws in every state. And yet, we got motherfucking different parties that fight over the fucking laws and bills and politics and shit. No, politics, fucking debate, and, you know, what we talk about when it comes to laws and shit like that, and how the fuck they said it, and the body language, and all that shit, right? Laws, policies, Congress. We all talk about that. Politics, right? Who's doing the fuck what? Anyway, with that being stated, we got different parties. We got multiple parties, multiple law, way too many laws across multiple states. And then we say the United States. What the fuck? I mean, we united under the Constitution, but like, we seem pretty divided in every state to me. You go to this state, you can't do that shit. You go to this state, you can do that shit, but you can't do that shit over that state. What the fuck? That's kind of confusing. That don't... Like, multiple countries, if anything... Maybe I'm just high, nigga. It seems like we just multiple countries under the fucking... Well, we did... What is it? We did... The Louisiana Purchase was purchased from France, right? The Lewis and Clark expedition. And you got the Sacagawea hoe. Sacagawea. Man, what? They put this bitch on a coin. And then we had the 13 colonies and all that shit. So, you know. And then they just put us the fuck together. But they was like, man, we have these laws here first. We don't even... Y'all just came over here and started giving us smallpox and shit and making laws. And nigga, what the fuck going on? And then you told us we all had to act the same. The fuck? Anyway, you put the robots you put the Constitution in the robots, and then you have them practice law. Well, you don't even have to practice law. You just download the law or what law is, right? Probably eliminate a lot of the prejudices, right? Unless, yeah, you don't like that. No more motherfucking, what's that shit called? Bogus eyewitnesses and shit like that. Or motherfucking, the robot know you lying and shit because it got that eye scan and you twitching and you looking away and looking to the left and putting your hand on your chin and making excuses and saying, why would I lie and shit like that. So we know you don't have a valid witness. You know what I'm saying? So the robot analyzes that. You like, you swear on it, but that one robot glitches, nigga. Hey man, don't go over there. That T 10,000. Hopefully, don't get that one. Oh man, don't get T Judge. What is it? 2023, man. That motherfucker. Yo, I don't know what's up with that one. I thought they would do our program the same. Apparently not. You'd be like, man, that shit was a lie. Shit was a lie. You imagine lawyers having court at like 2 a.m. in the morning? Like, no, man. We ready. Ring him in. You trying to sleep. You got court, nigga. They trying to get a testimony out of you. Motherfucker. Eliminate all that prejudice. Just put the Constitution in them, or the robot droids or whatever, and then you put the law into it, and then that way they can't. There's still loopholes and shit like that. Like these are fucking what's that one law? Squatters' rights, man, nigga. That shit weird, nigga. That shit weird. Imagine you be like, man, I should have the right to a free robot attorney. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't cost nothing. Well, what are we paying for? To keep the robots operating? What? Think about how that would work out. How would you pay? How would that? There's always some weird ass tax dollar gonna go to that, right? Some weird ass tax dollar. Joe Biden did. What was that one bill that he was trying to he was trying to get rid of that unnecessary spending fee. It was some shit like that when try to get rid of administration fees and what else? Weird ass hotel fees. Wasn't it some shit like that? Yeah, get rid of shit like that. Oh, this is a filing fee. Bitch, I can walk over there and stick it in the copier myself. It's going to cost me $300. No, but we have to do it a certain way. The fuck? I know how to work a copy machine, ho. Or you can just tell me how to work it. That's 25 cents. You got to work it a certain way. A filing fee? What's a fucking filing fee? The fuck? They be charging like $200 for that shit or $75 for that shit. A filing fee, nigga? I didn't ask you to file it. You leave. I can file it myself. Where do I stick it? Huh? Where do I stick this file? Save me motherfucking $75. That shit never made sense to me. But you can't. That's some Matrix shit right there. Because the moment you flip out about it, they just look at you funny and call the police. They spam out. They just look around. Call the police. Like they try and charge me to fucking copy and paste some shit that I can do. I can send this file. I can take this file. You can give me a copy of the file, and I'll send it to the people. It's gonna save me $75. Believe me. The fuck am I paying for? You know what that shit is? That hotel fee shit is? That's that shit. Like people. That's to tip the maids on the low, or that's for you stealing the fucking lamps. Mm-hmm. But don't they just charge your room? They take inventory. Oh shit! So I got a fucking story. I was kicking it in Florida in 2015, right? Oh my goodness. I can tell the story now. Can I? Hold on. I should. Oh my goodness. I need to find that dude on Instagram. He saved my life, actually. I gotta find him on Facebook. Nobody. Everybody worry about the old. Should I take the bus in the morning? Yeah. Oh, update. Yeah, she never answered back. Oh, dude, I got her on Instagram though. Let me see. Look them both up. So anyway, I was kicking it in Florida, right? And I had the girl that I had fell in love with flew off to fucking Europe, back to another continent, right? And so I was like, it's kind of sad. But I was a little happy because I was like, at least I fell in love. I was like, I thought that was an accomplishment. I was like, I got a woman to fall in love with me. I fell in love with them. That's something cool. Even if it was for like a day. Anyway, fuck all that. Skip all that sappy shit. Anyway, so I was kicking it in Florida after this breakup, right? And we had hung out in this hotel. Now I'm going to skip certain details. Let's just say we were having a little fun. And we hit the fucking bar. We hit the little mini bar. I was eating all the little... They had the little box of chocolates. Man, I was smashing on them hoes. And then I forgot what happened, but we opened the mini fridge and this dude was like, "Oh, bro, don't do that, bro. Them hoes are like $11 a piece." I don't know what happened. I think they ended up taking a couple. Cause he ended up showing me a bottle and I was like, "Oh shit." But the dude, he was like really throwed off at the moment. He was like this pale looking alien motherfucker, right? He was black. And supposedly he had like lost the iPhone. He had lost like 2 iPhones, right? And this shit was throwed off. And we just happened to be upstairs in this hotel because I was walking down the street and I was like, "What's up, New York?" He said, "Hey man, follow him." He said, "Dallas, follow him." He said, "We got a 1-2." I said, "All right, bet." So this is how we ended up in this hotel after this breakup. Oh, after I broke up. And we were in the hotel and we were having fun. And all of a sudden, I was, the dude, he was trying to get laid, right? And he was like, New York was like, "Nah, it ain't gonna be free." But why not? I've already spent all my money. Are you sure it's not free? He was like, "No, it's not." New York was like, "Nah, bro, it ain't gonna be free." And the dude was pale white dude. I mean, he was a pale black guy. I think he had like eczema or some shit like that. But he looked kind of like an alien. Anyway, so for whatever reason, he gets into the debate of like racism, right? And he kept going, "You don't want to talk about it? You don't want to talk about racism? You don't want to talk about racism right now? Why not? But why don't you want to talk about racism?" God, I can't believe you don't want to talk about racism right now. You don't want to talk about it? You don't want to talk about it? You don't want to talk about it? And I was like, no, bro. Because I don't know how they got into the conversation, but I was not with it at the moment, bro. I was, one, not in the right headspace. And two, I had my heart broken. So I was like, but I was taking the chocolates and shit like that. And I'd stayed out of the refrigerator, though. I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did. Anyway, so he kept going, you don't want to talk about it? You want to talk about it? You want to talk about it? Why not? You want to talk about it? So we were in the hotel for like an hour and a half or something like that. I forgot what the fuck happened. I think I ended up leaving, dude. Or it was like 8 years ago, bro. Anyway, he was like, you don't want to talk about it? And then the thing is we were, after like 10 minutes, 10, 20 minutes, they were having their conversation, but he came back to me and he sat next to me and he was like, so this is after like 30 minutes. He had pestered me for like 2-3 minutes because him and New York were having a conversation and then racism came up. And I was like, man, I'm not finna have this conversation right now. He was like, and for, he was throwed off too. He was cool. He was just being, just kind of being annoying. He was a cool guy. I'm not trying to have political debates all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? I'm not charged like that. I don't walk around ready to have a political debate all the fucking time. Even still, even if I have a political debate with you, chances are nothing's going to happen. Except you're going to change your viewpoint a little bit, or I'm going to change my viewpoint a little bit, or we're both going to look like fucking fools, and somebody's going to record it, and then we're both going to go viral for being stupid. I don't care what the fuck you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. If some white guy was standing outside on the corner saying, I hate niggas, I don't give a fuck, okay? I got other shit to do. I'm going to record that shit and keep moving. I'm not going to go, hey, why do you hate niggas? I don't give a fuck. Fuck his viewpoint. I still got to go pay bills, okay? You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I mean, I do care, but not enough to go have some kind of politically charged debate with this motherfucker about why he shouldn't be saying this shit. I don't, just let him fucking do what the fuck he wants. He's obviously got something wrong with him. That's his fucking problem. And honestly, I don't want to fix it. I'm not no superhero like that. Get what I'm saying? And chances are people have these debates to make themselves seem mature. That's the fucking weird shit about that shit, bro. Chances are they're just, at least I have a viewpoint of the world. Good fucking job. That's what I'm saying. Good fucking job. Good fucking job for you. What else? Now go start a business, okay? Because chances are you might have a better job than me, right? You might even get a little bit more puss than me, right? But so fucking what? So fucking what? You know what I'm saying? So fucking what? That's what I'm saying. But you know what? I'm kind of contradicting myself because if you do have more than me, then I probably should be listening to you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you do have more than me, I probably should be listening to you. But to a certain degree. You don't have to listen to everybody. Because, even if they do have more than you, you don't have to listen to everybody. Watch them. That's what I'm saying. You watch them. Because their actions speak louder than their words. You don't know how that person got it. That too. You also don't know how that person got it. Because I used to wonder how this one dude would get puss, and then I realized he was lying a lot, and I was like, oh, okay. Because the conversation, I said, then this dude gets puss. He gets puss. Am I drowning in puss? Absolutely not. And honestly, I wish I was. Fuck all that. I'd rather have the options of puss than to be a fucking sour graper and being like, oh no, I'm happy I'm not getting laid. I'm not trying to get laid. Because those are the people that are out there, those overcompensators. Those are the people you don't listen to. Those are the people you don't listen to. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to like partying and shit like that. Because they're always going to do anti-puss and party and shit. And I don't mean by gay shit. I mean like, you're going to be like, hey man, go talk to that girl. And he's going to be like, nah. But he won't have a reason why. He'll just sit back and be like, yeah, she's fucking pretty as hell. She's fucking pretty as hell. She fine as hell. She fine as hell. And meanwhile, you go, well, just go talk to her. Nah, man. Maybe next time. Shut up! That's the anti-puss shit that I'd be talking about. That's the anti-puss shit I'd be talking about. Puss. Anti-puss shit I'd be talking about. They do anti-puss. Because what did the late and great Patrice O'Neal say? He said, every man wants puss. Or some shit. He said, if I don't, I'm either sick or I'm... Yeah, he said... What did he say? He said, every man wants puss. If you don't... Oh, yeah. What did he say? Yeah, everybody wants puss. Everybody wants puss. If they don't want puss, they're overcompensators for not getting puss. And there's probably some more going on with that situation. Is all I'm saying. You'd be like, oh, they're drowning in puss. But they don't want the puss. Sums up. You ever meet that one dude that has a picture of a female or be talking to some pretty female, and I'll be like, oh man, you gonna smash? He'd be like, I don't know. Think about it. Oh, shut the fuck up. So anyway, robots in the courts. Robots in the courts. I would think it'd be a little bit more efficient. You'd be like, they take the pictures, and then they analyze them. Like, these motherfuckers are not the same. If they are, and they ain't though. If they're not, but then the robot says that they are, we know what it is. Who's controlling what? Because if robots are racist, then we fucking probably created... Can you imagine robot racism? Like, for whatever reason, they feel like one model is inferior. Wasn't that on iRobot, though? No, there was a reason behind that. I'm like, okay, yeah, there was a reason behind that one. But I'm getting at the point to, like, robots go, yeah, man, don't fuck with that model over there. This model don't like that model. That was in Terminator, though. Wasn't it? It wasn't necessarily that they didn't like the model. Well, yeah, I mean... No, the robots didn't like the humans. And it was the one robot that came back. All right. So, yeah, we got robot racism in that shit. Like, don't fuck with that model over there. You be like, babe. Oh, imagine robot gangsters. You got robot Crips, robot Bloods. But they're already armed all the time because they got, like, fucking arm cannons and shit like that. And, like, us puny humans, we were dumb enough to create them, right? We try to claim our side. But see, we'll have NPCs to shut them down, right? what are those? the fucking shit that shuts down the electricity. That shit. Yeah, we'll have one of them. Shut down the robots whenever we get close to them. Our side, fool. That shit funny. Robots don't fuck with that robot. We got robot mafia. We got the Italian robots. We got the black robots. I mean, essentially, that's kind of what's going to happen. Don't sleep on Africa, bro. They over there trying to get motherfucking lithium over there and shit like that. Listen, we got gold and they got gold and lithium over there. And they over there and that shit crazy. Yeah. Don't think they probably got some robots over there too. So eventually it kind of will be, and then eventually it'll be a hacker motherfucker that'll, he'll get fired from the lab, or she'll get fired from the lab, or for whatever reason, for being unethical, or whatever, massive layoff of the company, bankruptcy, whatever fucking reason, right? And then they have one of the models in their basement, and then they turn into a gangster or a serial killer or whatever. It happens. Simpsons predicting right now. I'm on that shit. For whatever fucking reason. The parents told you not to watch. My parents probably... I don't know. Did my parents ever tell me not to watch The Simpsons? Pretty sure it was frowned upon. I'll have to go back and ask them. If they say yeah now, I'll be like, man, you probably just saying that. Whatever. I'll believe them though. Anyway. That's how it happens. That's how it happens. Everybody starts stealing shit whenever, somebody takes the fucking program, another person takes the fucking robots. For whatever reason, robots go missing. Shit. Weapons go missing in the Pentagon. So, how do you lose? Anyway, somebody needs to be fired for that shit. How do you lose that? You know what it is. It was a backroom deal, fool. It was a backroom deal. They would say, listen, I can give you $100 million for these motherfucking rockets. Okay? All you got to do is motherfucker drive off track. We're going to jump you. We're going to kick you a little bit. You might break a rib. Got to make it real. Get the rib broken. Transfer it in Bitcoin. It's all yours. You retired happy man. Oh. You get what I'm saying? Robot doctors. I'm kind of for it. I ain't even gonna lie. I want that precision. When you motherfucking operate on me or tell me something wrong, I want to know. I don't want no misdiagnosis. None of that shit. I want you to beam the fucking... I don't want you beaming nothing through me, but, motherfucking do a body scan. Bam. You know what's wrong. Fucking see it right then and there. Ain't none of this, let me go check and run blood tests. You already fucking know. Small motherfucking prick in the finger. You know what I'm saying? Draw a little blood. Bam. You know everything. To a certain degree. Yeah, they gonna know everything, huh? And then what they gonna do with that data? I ain't think about that. What are they doing with that data now? Yeah, they gonna prick your finger. Oh, shit. But shit, they gotta know something about you to help you. What are they gonna do? You know what I'm saying? They do that shit on doctor questionnaires now. So, I was thinking, I do martial arts, right? I do martial arts. And you know how you say, No, I was thinking, man, I would take my brain and stick it in my younger body, right? Because I definitely wouldn't go back to thinking 16 years old, 17 years old, 18 years old, 19 years old, 20 years old, 21 years old. I wouldn't want to go back to that type of thinking, right? There's a lot of destructiveness there. I'm not going to get into it, but yeah. So I wouldn't want to go back to that type of thinking. But I would like take my brain and put it back in my younger self, right? But then I thought about it. And you go, well, why? So I could be an action figure with a younger body. What the fuck? Take all my reflexes and put it in my younger self. That would be awesome, right? But then here's my fucking theory. And here's where I had to stop. And I really thought about this. And I was like, I could take my now brain and then motherfucking put it in my younger body, right? And then have it do what I want, right? And I was like, no. But there's always a bad side, right? You know, you thinking all positives, right? You thinking all reflexes positive. And then I was thinking Halo. Oh, here we go. And then I was thinking Halo. And I was like, remember that scene where they put that dude in that machine in the first suit and it just ripped him apart because it was hyper advanced reflexes and his body couldn't keep up? You get what I'm saying? Like, I've done a lot of sparring and shit like that, and I've done a lot of rolling around and submissions and getting submitted and getting knocked down and shit like that, right? You take that old body and old mindset and you stick it in a new frame, you might overload yourself, or you could even slow yourself down, because I wasn't getting punched like that at 21 years old. You know what I'm saying? So you're taking that brain and sticking it back in that body, and then you're going, all right, activate. Maybe it may not know how to actually work. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm at. That's what I'm at. I'm dead ass serious. That's why I made that pod. This is specifically why I want to make this podcast. I was just stalling until I came across that tough subject. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So, yeah, I was thinking, yeah, or I could just overload my younger self and then do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, think about it. I could very well overload myself. Overload my younger self with all these adult situations. You know? Because, like, fighting is as mature as it gets. Fuck all that. When people say fighting is immature, man, fuck those NPCs. It's just not necessary. You know what I'm saying? But fighting was the first thing we were doing, so how is it immature? Oh shit, man, y'all are always so fucking fortunate to get one of these, huh? Oh lord, it's Piedmon. I've been using Gabumon for the last, because I've been trying to get this nigga mega level. I got some new content coming for you. And I ran into nothing but big motherfuckers on this island. Man, he knocked you out in one fucking shot. He can knock out your champions in one shot. He does like 5 damage, doesn't he? Oh no, I try not to get hit by him. Man, that movie Wakanda Forever, that movie was good as fuck. Man. Anyway, yeah, I was thinking about that. So there's the alternate theory to that situation. Yeah, it could work, but also there's definitely probably going to be some downsides to that for sure. Or if anything, you may not, or you can just slow yourself down. You'll always be buffering. You could just overload yourself actually, and either speed yourself up and just go crazy, or you have an adverse effect and just slow yourself down. I don't see that as good, but I don't know. Yeah, and you take your everything you know right now, and then go stick it back in your 21-year-old self. No, I wouldn't. No, I don't know. It's an interesting theory. I was thinking about that because I was like, man, if I was fucking 21. Now, me, I don't know. Yeah, if I was 21, I probably definitely wouldn't have been doing martial arts for sure. I had a blown out fucking leg. I definitely had a drop foot at that time. Y'all, all these UFC fighters, they talk about drop foot. Man, I was the first one with that shit. Fuck all that. I had my first drop foot at 17, nigga. So, with that being stated, I had my first drop foot when I was like, and that shit, these UFC fighters, they get that shit. Man, I had that shit first. Yeah, facts. I had that shit first. So maybe like drop foot. I overcame that. Shouts out to my parents. So I definitely maybe might make my foot work quicker. Maybe I had feeling in my foot a little quicker. But yeah, you might overload yourself. You might just overload yourself, and that wouldn't be good. That wouldn't be good. I need to do an after show. Or it could be good. You never know. But I was thinking about the pros and cons of that. You take everything that you know right now and then shove it back into your younger self. That's why it's called time and experience. You know what I'm saying? Know too much too soon, or that's the reality. You can't. I think that's a contradiction. Granted, you shouldn't be exposed to certain things at certain points in time, for sure, right? But when you are, that's motherfucking reality. Fuck all that. When it happens to you, it's fucking reality. You're not an exception to reality. There's reality, there's gravity, and there's fucking taxes, nigga, and there's death. They're all entities. They're all fucking entities, and they all happen to everybody. That's what I'm saying. There's reality, there's fucking gravity, there's taxes, and there's death. All entities. That's what I'm saying. Certain things, you shouldn't be exposed. So, yeah, you shouldn't be exposed to certain things at a certain age, for sure. For sure. And, but when nobody's the exception to good and bad situations. Nobody's the exception to that. And if you think you are, you need to wake up. But anyway, robots, they're replacing people. They're fucking replacing people. They're trying not to tell you that because they don't know how motherfuckers are going to react. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how motherfuckers are going to react. If they say that shit right now, chances are you probably go right the fuck back to work. You know what I'm saying? You know. But NPC conversations. Well, man, I was talking about somebody having NPC. Oh, charge political conversations to make you seem mature. Yeah, man, fuck all that. I was at work one day, and these two dudes, they're cool people. I have nothing against them. I say hi to them. I'm not better than them. Do I think I'm cooler than them? Yes. Am I going to be better than them? Fucking right. But right now, we all in the same situation. Like, you ever have somebody talk to you like they fucking smarter than you? But you be like, man, nigga, we in the same fucking situation, right? And yet, you are older than me. Granted, I would like to live to be that old, right? But, if anything, you should be watching what I'm doing so that way you can learn not to keep doing what you're doing so you get out of the mistakes that you be making, right? And don't be talking to other people like you're better than them because they older than you. Or you're in the same spot as them. That's what I'm saying. You're in that same dead end ass job, right? You think because you work 2-3 jobs that you're more mature than me? Are you fucking serious? No, I'm serious. If anybody talks to you like that, man, fuck them. They're NPCs. That's what I'm saying. Don't worry about them. They're gonna go home and watch fucking Netflix. You know? I know this one person. They think that I give a shit what they think. And I be like, man, listen. I'm not better than you, but I know that you ain't got much going for you. And I told this person, I said, I know you don't have much going for you. I can tell. Okay? I don't give a shit if we get along. Okay? I don't give a shit if we get along. You know? Because, and there's 1,000 yous and there's one of me. I didn't say that part, but I was like, you need this job. Okay? I'm not going to be here in the next couple years. I'm out of here. I know what I got going for me. Okay? You should, and I said that, not because I'm better than her, but I'm going to be better than her. I'm going to be better than you. It's the goal. Be better than anybody. Fuck all that mediocre shit. Real talk. Real talk. Y'all are just afraid to think it. Or even say it. Because you can't back it up. That's what I'm saying. But said it's gonna be private jets and women on call. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be like the Tinder girls and shit like that, and the women from Bumble, shit like that. You know? I'll be in their area. Anyway, the people who think that, like, you're trying to be like them or you envy them or some shit like that. And, you know, I ran across these 1-2 dudes. They were cool people, but they were having the stupidest NPC conversation that I've ever heard, bro. And they were talking about somebody else. And I wasn't hating that they were glorifying this dude. They were, you know, I wasn't hating. I don't care. But I was just like, I can't believe you guys are having this conversation. You NPCs. I said that to both of them. I said, you both are a bunch of NPCs having this. I was like, this mature conversation. I bet you guys both feel so mature having this conversation. And then one dude tried to convince me that the conversation that he didn't necessarily try to convince me, but the way his verse was like, man, maybe you should join in and this is a good conversation. And I was just like, the fuck is going on, bro? And I was like, this is why I don't be saying much to y'all. Not because I think I'm better than y'all, but because both y'all are boring as fuck. Save my social battery for stupid ass conversations like that. Real talk. I said that. He said, you drain my social battery. I just had this awesome conversation about my fucking boss. The fuck? What? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Please don't tell me. Please don't tell me. and said, "Oh, geez, save me the earful." Nah, I just couldn't believe. I was just like, man, you guys are a bunch of. I told them, a bunch of NPCs. That's sophisticated ignorance conversation. Thinking all fucking mature. Shit like that. Having that bullshit conversation about fucking nothing. And then when you go home, you're going to have a fucking beer. And that's it. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't care if... Listen. What did Carlos Miller say? He said, man, I'm not trying to be the best employee. You know why he said that? Because that shit doesn't fucking pay off. He knows that going there and saying yes sir and no ma'am and yes ma'am and no sir, you know what I'm saying? That shit, that's respectable. But he also knows that motherfucking doing everything that the boss says and cleaning the whole fucking store doesn't get you a raise. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you clean the whole fucking store, you know what they're going to ask you to do? Do it again. Tomorrow. Thank you. Okay? That's why he said that. You know? You become the manager of a store. You become the manager of a store. Or even, let me tell you something. They got the peons, and then the less peed on, and then the people that catch the pee, and then the people that pee on the people. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's like a ladder of pee. Everybody's peeing on each other. Not in the fetish way. This is how the fucking work world is peons. So they got the big vagina. That's the way I think about this. They got the big vagina peeing, right? And that shit is peeing. Well, you got the head peer peeing on people, right? And that pee rains down. And then go, well, we own the building, so we're not going to get peed on. So we're just going to catch the pee. And then we're just going to throw it back on everybody else. But we're going to pee on them too. See what I'm saying? So you're getting the most peed on, right? So these motherfuckers that are slightly less peed on than you, they ain't nobody. I mean, you listen to them because they're telling you what to do, but they still getting peed on too. They're not that much smarter than you, okay? And believe me, they got a lot more work to do, and they get paid maybe $1 or $2 more, right? That's worth it to you? For sure. For sure. You listen to them because you got to be respectful of your authorities, but otherwise, man, don't. Who the fuck cares if they think you're immature? Who the fuck cares if they think you're lazy? The fuck? You gonna go there and please them? Just show up to work on time, do your job. You know what I'm saying? Now, some jobs require you to move a little faster, so I don't know. But other than that, you know, if your coworker is calling you fucking anything, even if it's positive, who the fuck cares? That's what I'm saying. I had somebody tell me they didn't like me one time to my face. I was at the cash register. And then they said, I was just kidding. And I said, man, I don't care if you do or you don't like me. This is a fucking job. Okay? I didn't say fucking job, but I was just like, I don't care if you do or you don't like me. The expression on that person's face was priceless. So I'm saying, They think they can control you with their bullshit opinions and shit like that. I had this one dude, this motherfucker, oh my goodness, oh man, this guy doesn't even talk to me. All right, so I was at work, right, and he came to me at motherfucking 8:30. I get off at like 10, right? He was like, take all this shit off, right? Take all this shit off. And we're gonna clean it and put it back. And I was like, all right, cool. So I did it, right? I did it. I took all the stuff off, lined it up neatly, but he was being kind of bossy about it too. And I was like, all right. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. In my head, I was like, all right, at 10 o'clock. I was like, I don't know who's gonna be doing this with you because I'm leaving. I was like, I'm leaving, dude. Like, good luck to you. Good luck to you. So, I'm doing the job as I should be. Didn't say anything. Took all the boxes out of where I was supposed to, lined them up in order. At 9:57, went back to the back, got my stuff. It's 10 o'clock. Left. Looked him in his face. I said, all right, man, I'm going to leave. Right? He said, where you going? I said, I'm out of here. I'm off at such and such. He was like, oh, you off? He said, but you got to finish this. And I was like, oh, no, I'm off. It's time for me to go. He said, but you need to finish this. I said, but I'm off at this time, bro. I really got to go. And he was like, but you need to stay and finish this. I'm going to have to finish this. I don't know. He was Hispanic. I'm not making fun of him. He was Mexican. Well, I don't know where he's from because Hispanic and Mexican are two different things. So, but he spoke a different language and he had an accent. Anyway, I'm not making fun of the guy. Fuck all that. Point of the story is he was slightly less peed on than me, right? And he was asking me to stay, but he was kind of frustrated about it. He was like, you need to finish this. And I was like, but I got to go. And not only that, the higher up had told me that I had to leave at a certain time, at this time. Like, it was like imminent type shit. It was like, all right, you gotta, they were like, all right, well, you can't do it like this. I didn't get in trouble for anything, but they was like, you gotta adjust this to make this balance out to this. So I actually couldn't stay. You know what I'm saying? I actually couldn't stay because I would have probably got in trouble if I did stay. Or I would end up losing that time. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? So, fuck that. And so I left. And he was like, well, if you don't stay, I'm going to basically get you in trouble. And I was like, all right, that's cool. He probably thought I was going to stay and be like, man, I don't want you to think I'm lazy. And I want us to have a good working relationship. Man, fuck his opinion, man. Fuck his opinion. I'm going home, man. It's time to go. Time to go. Fuck him. Fuck his good job. Fuck his opinion. That's what I'm saying. Oh, I want him to think that I'm not a lazy one. Man, fuck that. I don't care. I'm going to go back and help you. No, I'm going home. I'm sorry. You set yourself up for that, bro. I don't know what you thought was going to happen. He had to do that shit all by himself. And then he had to do that shit all by himself. It was so much, bro. It was so much. And you know what? I don't feel bad. Like, if I was, like, younger or some shit like that, I'd have been like, I don't know what I would have done. Hopefully I would have still left, but hopefully I wouldn't have let his opinions get to me and me stay longer. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I'm old now. Fuck his opinion. Fuck him. I don't give a fuck. I'm cooler than him. He drinks beer after work, I'm assuming. Not cooler than me. Not cooler than me. He's not cooler than me. Better than him. Like I said. Let me tell you something. I do pretty cool stuff, right? But you can do it too, right? But if you choose not to do it, or I get real better results than you, and technically I'm better than you, right? Because I can say, oh, I'm better than you. And you go, well, no, you're not. You go, well, prove it. I do this, this, and this, and then I have the results of this. I'm doing it better than you. I might be better than you right now. You can be better than me. Who the fuck cares who's better than you, though? That's all I'm saying. I don't care who's better than me. Do I? Be the best. Be the best. The thing is, I think it costs to be the best of the best. I'm just saying. The best of the best always have some shaky shit about them. Even, yeah, the best of the best. Okay, I don't know. What did Muhammad Ali have about him that was bad? I don't know. Did Muhammad Ali have anything bad about him? That any serious things? I'm not talking about him getting a lot of pussy when he was married. If he was doing that, I don't know. I'm not talking about that. That's not bad. Okay? It's not bad. If you think that's bad, it's because you're a fucking NPC. You just have an opinion because society told you to have an opinion. That's what I'm saying. Program sim. So what I'm saying is I was watching TV the other day. I was getting mad. I was like, man, this is just TV, but so yeah, he probably thought I was gonna come back and be like, yeah, man, I want us to be cool, and I'm sorry that I left the other day, man. Fuck that. You know what? I went home. I probably went and did a mic that day, or some shit like that. We did a skit. I know I've created a skit since then, so But if I say I'm better than you, and you go, well, no, you're not, man, chances are I'm probably just saying that because I'm talking shit. But like I said, y'all can do the shit I do, yo. This ain't hard. Do I want to be the best? Yeah. Does it cost to be the best? If it has the cost to be the best of the best, then no. I don't know what the cost is. I don't want to pay that heavy price like that. I live with some shit I don't want to have to live with. I already have some. Never mind. I'm not even going to get into that. Anyway, yeah. These people, I think they're better than you because he probably thinks he's better than me and all this shit, and he's more mature than me and all this shit because he's a fucking slightly above me. He probably thinks I'm oh, come here, sir, let me apologize to you and so we can be friends. I'm like, fuck that. Fuck his friend zone. Fuck that shit. We at work. I don't need no friends at work like that. I mean, because like I say, they friends at work, but the moment you fucking leave, that's it. You know what I'm saying? He created an after show. Africa is split into 2 continents. Ooh. In 5 to 10 minutes, oh my God. Skip. That should be fucking tripping me out. That fucking,
I think I'm gonna do a video about the ass to mouth disease. If you eat ass, if you have ass to mouth, if you do ass to mouth, they got a bug for that. So all you ass eaters out there, we gonna know when you start experiencing. When you always shitting on yourself. So you been eating ass for real, huh? I should put this picture of the dog up. Bitches like bitches. When you spar someone who has more experience, shit, that in my life. Am I memeing? I'm not gonna just meme on this fucking show. Am I hungry? That is an awesome technique. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, that is an awesome. They got a big ass UFC. Oh, I wanted to talk about that. Yeah, Jon Jones had the best heavyweight debut ever. Like, real talk, that was the greatest heavyweight debut ever. Leon Edwards had the best comeback head kick ever. Best post-fight speech. And best knockout ever. No, best comeback ever. Best knockout, the knockout of the year. It could be the greatest knockout ever, to be honest with you, but definitely knockout of the year. They gave, how many awards did they give that nigga? 1? Nah, bro, that's 3. That's 3. They should give him knockout of the year. Best comeback of the year, and motherfucking best post-fight speech. Godly. Yeah. 3 awards, because that dude, I listened to that fight speech like a week after, and I was still I listened to it. I'm sorry, a couple days after, and I teared up damn near. Yeah, Jon Jones had the greatest heavyweight debut ever. Dude, he beat that dude so bad. Made it look easy. Dude, that shit, I'm not even gonna lie, that shit like almost damn near fake. He beat that dude bad, bro. Robot lawyers, robot doctors. Not gonna lie, there might be some precision there. I just want justice. Like, you know, cops ain't getting away with all the murders anymore either, huh? You notice that shit. But I'm not the first person to say that. Let me tell you something. I'm starting to hear my podcast on some of these fucking platforms and shit like that. I know y'all listening. I'm like, man, I fucking said that shit. You know, I feel like there's like a mass delusion going on. You know, you get a certain point in life and you think you're just like all right, now everybody wants to be like me. Because I feel like I feel it more than anything. It's like, man, nobody wants to fucking be you. Right? So what? You're making $15 an hour. So fucking what? So fucking what? Make a little bit more money than me. Right? Let me tell you something. You know, $2, $3, okay, cool. Making more money than me. You making $100,000 a year, cool. You know? But it's like nobody wants to be you. Okay? Nobody wants to be you. And if you think people want to be you, ask them. Walking around with mass delusions, but yet nothing to show for it. That's what really trips me out. Even if they are making a little bit more money than me, right? Have something to show for it. Like a good job. Is that what you want to die doing? Working for somebody? Being a consumer? Alright, I need to switch Digimon, bro. I'm tired of this nigga. Yeah. You said you think I said I be thinking people think I care. This person called me lazy one time. I said, so work smarter, not harder. You putting in all that hard work for nothing. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Like, you think you work harder than me, but we make the same, or you get nothing out of it, and then you want to go, oh, I'm lazy. Or you want to go, this person's lazy. Nah, maybe they got it figured out. You ever think that? You'd be like, man, even if this person cleans the whole store, like I said, you go clean the whole store and see if they give you $1 that day. They're going to tell you, thank you, good job, your work is appreciated. But call in sick, and do that shit for 3 years, 4 years. Clean the store every day for 3, 4 years, and then miss 3 days. Don't call in for 3 days and see if they fire you. That's what I'm saying. You did all that hard work. You thought you was the shit. You thought everybody liked you. Still gone. Still gone. And the motherfuckers that be at the jobs and shit, that be with that delusional dumbass mentality, that be like, oh, they ain't watching. They ain't watching. They ain't gonna do nothing. They ain't gonna do nothing. Them niggas ain't never there after a while, huh? They ain't never there. They think everybody there dumb, but they the niggas that ain't there. But yet they got the nerve to call you immature and motherfucking, whatever bullshit society opinion they got about themselves, to, that they generated, that makes them think that they great, to where they think they can judge you, and then you'll let that shit bring down your social battery. Or you're old, that you let that shit bring down your whole day, and this motherfucker don't know shit about you except for the shit they see. You know what I'm saying? And the fucked up shit they got going about themselves. Even if they do got some good shit going for themselves, the chances are, what milestones are they accomplishing? Having a good day is awesome. You know what I'm saying? Feeling good about yourself, being self-centered, that's awesome. That shit's only gonna get you so far, nigga. Like I said. And then you think because you're a good person that means you got skill. It doesn't. Okay? That good people shit, that shit getting replaced by robots is what I'm saying. Coming back around to that. Oh, you think you're a good person when that fucking robot come through? The moment I don't understand why this person made me do that. Gone. Robot in. That's what they're trying to fucking replace. That NPC behavior and attitude and that entitlement. That's what I'm saying. So don't care about what the next motherfucker's saying, bro. They're just entitled pieces of shit. No? NPC opinions.
But can you imagine fucking robots motherfucking in the courtroom and shit? Man, I did this. I ranted. I Digimon. I talked about UFC. Come back later. After show next. Signing the fuck out. Turn This Means Universal Podcast. Another podcast for your ass. Hopefully you enjoy this shit. I'm always going ham. Renegade I am. I used to go by Sam. Signing out. You want to talk about it? Want to talk about it? Want to talk about it? You want to talk about it? I was like, nah, bro. I don't want to talk about racism right now. I don't want to talk about racism right now. Why not? Why not? Why don't you want to talk about racism? We're always talking about racism. Like, don't try to be politically charged with me at no fucking party, nigga. I'm gonna walk off. I'm not here to talk about politics. I'm here to get my dick wet by this pretty ass girl that's standing next to me with her tits out. Okay? That's why I go to party. Okay? You wanna have some political debate with me at a party? I don't give a fuck. That's okay. Oh shit! I thought I was gonna end this. All right, so I was having this conversation with this chick on Bumble, right? I ended up seeing her in real life, and she was like, "Don't be a downer at a party," and I was like, "For sure, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, don't be that person that always needs to be like." I've even said this on the fucking podcast, and I need to rephrase that. You'd be like, "Don't be the person that says, oh, we need to treat everybody better.'" Of course we need to treat everybody better. And, you know, what the fuck? Of course we need, but I feel like people say that shit because they're sim characters to be mature and shit like that. Of course we need to treat everybody better. That's what I'm saying. Of course we need to treat everybody better and do better in this world. But to say that at a party, you like, man, duh, nigga. So we toast to that, right? Some consumer shit right there. We're in the zeitgeist. What I'm saying is yeah, of course say that. But I said that on the site and she unmatched me, which rightfully so. That was definitely dead vibes right there. I look at, yeah, I think I kind of deserve to be alone with all the shit I've said and done. Huh. The passive. And the motherfucking, it's the passive shit that you're probably, you know what I think about? It's the passive shit that's what you're probably alone about people. You think, well, I'm assertive about this and I'm calm about this and I like this. It's that passive shit that you be slide doing, like you be digging in your nose and wiping it on stuff and you be like, what's the big deal? You know what I'm saying? And I was like, Anyway, yeah, don't go to no. I'm not going. If you have some political world debate at a fucking party, I'm not gonna sit and listen. If you go, oh well, you're just not woke like that, or you don't want to hear the business, or I don't care. I don't care. I'm not here for all that. Okay, not here for all that. All right, not here for all that. I'm not here to talk about the problems. I'm here to talk about the world problems right now. Okay? So no, I don't want to talk about it. No, I want to talk about it. No, I want to talk about it. I'm shit-faced right now, and I'm heartbroken. He was so pushy. But he was a cool dude. He was cool. You know. He was cool. He was shit-faced. I was just talking up that. Chalk it up to being shit-faced. Annoying is not bad when you're shit-faced. Aggressive and mean is bad when you're shit-faced. Annoying is like shit like that. He was definitely killing my high though. Don't do that. You don't talk about racism right now? No, dude. Can we not? Why not? Why not? I don't talk about it. And that went on. He bugged me for like 3 minutes. But then like I said, 10 minutes later, the motherfucker was like, so He came and sat next to me. He said, "So, you don't want to talk about it?" That's how I remember that. He bugged me for like 2 or 3 minutes, and then everybody in the room was like, "Bro, he doesn't want to talk about racism right now, bro." And he was like, "Well, why not? Why not? He wants to talk about racism. Why not? You don't want to talk about racism right now? Why not? You don't want to talk about it? You don't want to talk about it? You don't want to talk about it? Why not? Why not? You don't want to talk about it? Why not? You want to talk?" And it was like, bro, he just doesn't want to talk about racism right now. You know what I mean? Not everybody wants to do that at every given moment, bro. It's not necessarily necessary. But you don't want to talk about racism. This is racism. Oh my goodness, this is coming back to me. Ow. This is coming back to me. It's coming back to me. He was like, but it's racism though. It's always happening, bro. You always want to talk about racism. And I was like, I kind of just like backed up. I was like, yeah, he's cool. He's just like, just not in the mood right now. And even in political debates, I don't want to get into them hoes. I try to pay attention to what's actually going on in the world, right? But I don't know everything. And I don't want to get into some debate and somebody pulls out their fucking phone and I just be wrong about some shit. I ain't even trying to debate with you. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't really care, like I said, what your political views are. Whether they're, right, wrong, what I deem is right or wrong, I don't really, like I said, I don't really have too many political views like that. Just kind of just watch the world. I don't know if that's naive to say or anything, but, I know what I want out of the world. Just make the weed legal, stop beating up black people. Make everybody equal, right? Whatever. Oh, shit. Oh, I forgot all about it. And then he hit me. So, yeah. And then after him bugging me for like 3-4 minutes and everybody going, and a couple people going, it was like 4 or 5 of us. He was like, yeah. He was like, he doesn't want to talk about it. So then, a couple minutes go by, and then, that's when I'm sitting on the bed and he sits by me. You thought like he was like heartbroken or some shit. He was like, what? So, are you sure you don't want to talk about it? And I was like, talk about what? And he goes, you don't want to talk about it? And I was like, talk about what, bro? Racism. I was like, are you kidding me? Did this really happen? He's like, what? This is racism though, bro. You don't want to talk about it? December 10th. I can mark that day. That was December 10th. It was either December 10th, 2015, 2000. And, it was something. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah. I got my heart broken, then I ended up in a hotel. Man, what a good time. What a good story. What a funny story. All right.